Take it away.
Okay, well, first of all, man, I just want to thank our fans. I mean, what an awesome environment that was. It was special. Had so many former players here too. It was great to see a lot of those guys, and certainly disappointed that we didn't get it done for them. But man, the crowd was awesome. The environment was awesome. Beautiful night. And it was a heavyweight fight. I mean, listen, that was just simple as that. Just a heavyweight fight as far as a football game. And, just a couple plays. They made a couple more plays than we did, and we made a couple more critical errors than they did. And in games like that, that's usually the difference. But there were a lot of positives in the game. First of all, defensively, we were tough. We were physical, and outside of the first run, the last 58 minutes, I think they averaged 2.8 a carry. And so I really thought, we did a lot of great things defensively that we can build on. Just too many costly penalties. I mean, we win the turnover margin. We got the lead at half. It's tied in the fourth quarter, and just the third and I don't know what it was, 3rd and 11 or 12 or whatever, and those are plays that can haunt you. And we don't get off the field there, and they go on and get a score. We rough the quarterback, and they go on and get a score on that drive. And we had plenty of, but I will say this: our defense responded after that. They got a couple of big stops, gave it back to the offense with a chance to go tie the ball game, and just didn't quite get it done offensively. Offensively, we lost Antonio in the first series, so that was certainly disappointing there. But plenty of opportunities, and we missed our opportunities. I thought we got away from the run too early. We didn't run the ball effectively at all. Something we'll have to improve on. But there were plays there. We had a couple big drops and we missed opportunities. But same thing I'll say about the offense. They fought to the last play, and again, I didn't think we handled their pressures very well. Nowhere near close to what we're capable of offensively, and I mean nowhere near. We are much more capable than that, and the guys will be disappointed when they see some of the missed opportunities on tape. But again, you got to give LSU credit. Because they made a couple of those critical plays, and again, that's the difference in a game like this in the fourth quarter. So, congratulations to them. But a lot of positives. I thought there were some really huge plays made. We had a couple of great plays by our tight ends. We had a couple of great plays outside. It was good to get Tyler Brown back out there, and had some nice key plays for us too as well. But and then I thought special teams. We had a big punt return at the end of the game to set up a short field and a chance to go tie the ball. We had every opportunity right there, and just again didn't quite get it done. And I thought Jack Smith did a nice job for his first time in an environment like that. He had one big punt backed up, and then he had another big one late there in the game. So was proud of him. So disappointed again. Regardless of what would happen in this game, you win or lose the game, we got to go win next week. And so nothing's changed as far as when it comes to that. So our focus is now we've played a game. We just spent 3 weeks plus in a camp, and now we've played a game, a hard-fought game, and there are a lot of good things on tape, and then there's a lot we can learn from, and we've got to grow from it. I don't have any doubt. I really believe this is going to be one heck of a football team when it's all said and done. I really do. I think this is going to be a really good team. Disappointed in again the outcome tonight, but the focus will be to just learn and grow from it. And we got to go win next week. We got another opportunity next week. A long season ahead, and so we got to be resilient and lock in and focus on what we control. And that's again learning from this, having a good Monday practice, and trying to get on track next week and start getting some W's.
Because you know the status of Antonio right now?
Yeah, I don't. We couldn't return, so obviously that was a big loss for us. But again, we had plenty of opportunities and we didn't capitalize.
Blake Baker's known for his aggression, but did he bring more pressure than you
Well, there were a lot of five-man pressures, you know, a bunch of five-man pressures. They had a couple of cover zero pressures. And you know, I need to see it on tape. We missed a corner cat. Was the one sack. They had 2 sacks, but they had some other pressures. And the one sack we should have picked up on the corner cat. But it was a good disguise by them. But again, hard fought battle, a few plays, and there'll be a lot that we'll learn from, we'll improve from. We've got good players, and the guys are going to be sick. They're sick now. I mean, they're sick. This is not the outcome that we worked for. But you know, I'm thankful for the opportunity, because I do think. And again, you punch it in and you tie it and go to overtime and win it. We still got a lot we got to fix, and we got a lot we got to improve on, and that's the focus.
Yeah, but update on Barnes. I know he left the game too.
Yeah, he couldn't come back either. So there's another tough loss for us.
I guess a bright spot, you talked about Ronan Hannafin, you know, last couple of weeks coming into the game, and bright spot, I think he had 12 tackles tonight.
Mm-hmm. He's active. I mean, he's just going to get better. I mean, he just needs to play. He had the one big missed tackle. Was that on a screen? I think they threw a screen or something and kind of got loose. That was a you know, probably his worst play. But he's just a very active player. He's going to be around the ball. He's going to play with relentless effort. He can run. He's again physical, so he'll get better. He just needs to play.
Yeah, but what do you think was most concerning? What concerns you the most about the offense?
Well, we just didn't get the run game going. I mean, we were 1 point something to carry, and just missed opportunities. You know, we can play better for sure. We didn't play anywhere near what we're capable of being offensively. So we got to own that and go get better this week.
What you're feeling right now, what you saw from your team in the locker room, in your history as a coach, how does that compare now against the playoff era to when it was a 14 playoff and it was, you know, national championship game?
Yeah, I mean they all anytime you lose to me, it stinks out regardless of what the playoff era is. You know, I hate to lose, period, regardless of what any of that other stuff is. But you know, I don't regret playing games like this. I love playing games like this. I mean, I really do. I don't have any regrets on that. You know, I think we'll get better from it. This team, we had huge growth last year, week 1 to week 2, and that's my expectation with this team. So nothing has changed as far as our opportunity. We just gotta, you know, gotta go find a way to win this week, and that's what we control. But there's really nothing off the table for this team, if that's what you're asking. I mean, we just gotta, you know, focus on getting better this week. It's a long season. You know, we got a long way to go. And there's going to be a winner and a loser tonight. And again, they made a couple plays that we didn't. So let's learn from it. Let's get better, and let's see if we can put our head down and go win one.
You mentioned some of the plays y'all didn't make in the passing game. Do you think the biggest of the moment might have gotten to you guys in some cases?
No, just think it's football. I mean, it's just 2 good teams. I mean, we made some great plays too. I mean, there were some unbelievable plays made. But in a game like that, there's just a few that, you know, I thought it was a heck of a ball game. I thought they competed their tails off to the last play. And again, give them credit. They were just a little bit better than us. A couple moments that made the difference. And again, we had some critical mistakes, but I don't think the moment was too big. I thought they competed and had a chance all the way to the end.
I didn't notice Tristan Smith on the field. Did the way the game went with the offense just not lend itself to giving him any opportunities?
I didn't pay any attention to the rotation. I mean, guys are. I mean, it's a tight game. It's a few plays. You get your best. You know, we didn't have much possession. I mean, what do you have? We probably only had
58 plays
with 22 minutes. Is that right? Is that what it was? Is that 22 minutes? You know, not a lot of plays. 22 minutes to their 37. So it's got to be better. We weren't good enough on 3rd down. Just didn't possess the ball like we need to. we weren't anywhere near as good as we need to be offensively. That's the biggest disappointment in this game. On special teams, there were some positives, and I thought defensively, much improved from where we were last year, especially in a game like this and against a tough physical team that can run the ball. I was really pleased with how we did. They got the ball on the perimeter a ton, a bunch of quick screens. For the most part, we did a nice job of that. We caused a couple takeaways. We got our hands on some balls. Just too many penalties was the biggest thing defensive. Costly penalties. And they kind of bit us on that side of the ball. But I thought, all in all, defensively played well enough for us to win the game and didn't get it done on offense.
Dabo, Kate, tonight, what did you think of his performance overall?
We got to be better. Yeah, got to be better. He'd be the first one to tell you that. Did some good things, and again, had some plays, some contested plays that we need to make that we didn't make. That as we go throughout the course of the season, we're gonna need to make. But yeah, he did some good things, competed his tail off, but did not play as well as he's capable of.
How did this LSU team compare to some of the other ones that you played in your career?
I've never played LSU and they've been good, so played them at 12. They were really good.
I just mean in general, in the grand scheme of teams that you faced.
I mean, they're top 10 team. I mean, that was two top 10 football teams on the field tonight, battling it out. I mean, tied in the fourth quarter. So I mean, they're really good. Great quarterback. I think the running back's a good player. Got some good skill. I mean, they made the one-on-one play on AV. I mean, just one-on-one. I mean, give them some credit. They made a couple of big plays against good players. I think we can all agree Avion Terrell's a good player. Ashton's a good player. They made a couple of contested plays. We missed a couple of those contested plays, and it's a one-score game. Two really good teams.
Dabo, did you get an explanation on the Ashton Hampton pass interference penalty in the third quarter?
No, I mean, he said it's pass interference, so that's their judgment.
Coach, despite the result, had to be good finally for the first time in 6 years to open the season at home after so many road games to start the game. Just regardless of whether it was a win or loss, it's good to finally start a year on your own home turf.
Sure. I mean, again, just disappointed because our crowd. It's just we had plenty of opportunities to win the game, and we didn't get it done. And that's the biggest disappointment. But it's always great to play here. And again, I just appreciate our fans. I mean, it was just an awesome college football environment and a great game. Again, two really good football teams that I think are going to go and have a great year.
What do you attribute the struggles in the run game to?
I need to watch the tape. I can't tell you. I don't think we really. I thought we got away from it a little early, but again, I think some of that is the possession and all that. And just start pressing a little bit, but I don't know how to watch the tape. We'll see.
Yeah, one thing that Brian said was the personnel that they brought in. He was able to play a lot more man defense, which freed some guys up. Some extra
Didn't really
guys.
do anything different than what we prepared for. I mean, they played a lot of cover one. And that's what a lot of one safety, and that's what we expected. And that's what they did. And they just executed a little better than we did.
Guys are pretty pleased with the tight end play. You lost Brennan Stool, but Pat Henry made an unbelievable catch there, and Betancourt had a couple nice catches as well.
Yeah, that was great. That was a definite positive. I mean, there'll be some other positives. This is a first game. We haven't played, and so there's always some. I wish we were a little more perfect, but again, we're playing a really good team. I wouldn't change it. I mean, we could go play a team and win 42-6, and everybody feels good, but we got a lot of work to do. There were some things that get exposed tonight that'll make us better, and I don't have any doubt about that. And again, regardless if you won or lost it, that's the case. So we just gotta learn from it, grow from it, and win this week. That's all we can do. It's a long season ahead.
Did anything that got exposed surprise you?
No, I mean, I was a little surprised. I thought we, again, didn't quite get in the rhythm. We missed a few third downs that I thought we would hit. We missed a couple contested plays that we've been making in camp. And just, that's football. And I knew it was going to be a tough, hard-fought game for 4 quarters. I didn't have any illusion we were going to walk out there and win 42-0. I knew it was going to be a few plays. And they made them, we didn't. And we had a few more critical errors than they did. They're going to have things that they're going to have to clean up. They're going to see, it's not going to be any different for them, other than they're going to feel better about it because they won the game. So long year ahead, lot that we can learn from it, and we'll watch the state, we'll study it, and apply the lessons, and see if we can find a way to get a better result next week.
How did you feel about Tyler Brown stepping up when Antonio went down?
It was good. I thought he did a nice job, made some really critical plays for us. I mean, I was close. It was a tough no call for us on third down. Non-pass interference call didn't go our way, but I thought he did a nice job.
Yeah, well, I think you said at the ACC media days that you felt like there were, I think you said 6 wide receivers that could start for you.
Yeah.
If Antonio's out for a given amount of time, I mean, how confident you feel moving forward with what you have?
Yeah, I feel good about our group. I mean, Tyler Brown is the guy that steps in there for Antonio, and he did some good things tonight. So I feel confident with him. Wesco made some plays. Again, he had one big miss on it was a really good throw. Just kind of tracking the ball and didn't quite make that one. TJ had some nice plays, but had a couple other contested plays that he'd like to have back. So, I mean, we've got good personnel there. We'll get better.
Yeah,
and they got good personnel. I mean, they have really good corners. I mean, that was good on good.
Punt by Nolan was kind of unexpected. Did you work much on that during camp? Punt by Nolan.
Unexpected.
The punt, yeah.
We called it. It wasn't unexpected.
Well, no. Like, I mean, I didn't expect him to punt, but
yeah, we work on that all the time.
Yeah.
Sure.
That was his first punt, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I don't think we did it last year. But we just trying to create some field position right there. So again, there were some good things. I was really proud of how we punched it in on the goal line. That was an improvement. We got stopped on the goal line in our last game, 4th and 1, and to be able to knock that sucker in there was a great thing. But again, just not enough rhythm. 22 minutes of offense, not good enough on third down, and we'll have to be better. Then we will be. That's what we got on offense, and then defensively, I thought good enough to win the game against a really good opponent. I mean, you hold them to 17 points. That's going to be that's a good offense, good quarterback, a really good group. But just some critical mistakes and miscues that we'll learn from and get better from that experience.
Any questions for Coach Birchwood? Anybody else in the room?
On the Hoosier missed kick, what did you kind of see from your perspective? He just
good kick. I mean, good pass at it, just a little right. But I thought he made it was 47-yarder, just a little to the right. But it was a really good pass at it. Nice effort. All our protection, field goal protection was really good. There was a lot of positives for our first game that other than the scoreboard. And so we got a long season ahead. Hopefully we'll have a lot of good press conferences before this year's over. So this one didn't go our way. We got another. We're gonna live to fight another day.
I know all these games exist in a vacuum, but you all lost 4 straight now against the SEC. It's 8 of last 11. When you're presented with a stat like that, kind of what's your reaction?
Well, I mean, what's our record overall against the Big 10, Big 12, and the SEC? How many teams have a winning record? I mean, you can pick and choose whatever stats you want that fits your narrative, but about what we've done in totality, do those not count? I mean, again, whatever fits your narrative, that's there. But there's probably not many teams outside of those conferences that have a winning record versus all 3 leagues, and we do. Yeah, that's it is where it is right now. So, you know, we play good teams and we battled our tail off, and we gotta find a way to get over that hump. We will.
Where do you think Cade could have been a little better tonight?
I mean, again, need to watch the tape, but you know, just a few missed opportunities. Where, I mean, obviously the turnover was critical. The ball kind of sailed on there. I think he was trying to rip it to Cole in the seam, and you know, but we'll see the tape. I mean, he just not quite as sharp as he needs to be. And again, he'll probably tell you the exact same thing. Y'all probably already met with him, but we trade him. He'll be all right.
Anybody else for Coach? All right, thank you, Coach.